Law enforcement in the United States, thanks largely to the war on drugs, routinely targets people of color, often living in ghetto areas, for stops and searches, typically in a futile effort to find drugs. The problem that we face as civil rights lawyers and advocates is that it's extremely difficult to prove race discrimination because the Supreme Court, has required that you offer evidence of conscious racial bias, some kind of admission, in order to even get in the courthouse door. So that's why we don't see so many cases involving racial bias in the criminal justice system. The single most important thing we can do to eliminate racial bias in the criminal justice system today is to end the war on drugs. The drug war is responsible for the arrest, incarceration, and branding of millions of people of color as felons, relegating them to a permanent second-class status for life. Drug use, abuse, as well as drug dealing is just as prevalent in white communities as it is in poor communities of color. But the drug war has been waged almost exclusively in ghetto communities, resulting in what I believe is a racial undercast, an enormous population of black and brown folks who are poor, who've been labeled felons for engaging in precisely the same kind of behavior, illegal drug activity, that goes ignored in middle-class white communities.